My next research project is going to be the history of muscle. I don't know where it will take me and how it will end, but I do know how it will begin. My history of muscle will start with the astonishing fact that there appears to be no distinct word in Indo-European language to describe muscle other than through metaphor. Our word muscle derives from the Latin word for mouse, mus, in a diminutive form, so actually little mouse, musculus. The ancient Greek word for muscles, mies, also comes from mice, and the pattern is observed in Slavic languages like Russian, myszca, the little mouse. It could be a calque, but the image must be well rooted because Greeks today refer to muscles as mice, podikia, by an entirely different root because the muscles look a bit like mice under the skin. The rightness or wrongness of this image isn't really the point. I'd say that it matches some muscles like triceps really well, but others less so, like pecs or glutes. But what this image of the mice says to me is that people in linguistic antiquity, this is going back scores of millennia, didn't have a natural word for muscle in the way that there was always a word for bone or blood or brain or hair or foot. Our languages had to make it up. Those lumps beneath the skin almost don't seem to belong to us. They look a bit like mice, as if there's a subcutaneous infestation of alien rodents lodged beneath the outer layers between ligaments. To be sure, many anatomical terms have arisen by metaphor. The vocabulary is relatively recent and arose through inventive parallels and likenesses. You can understand it with internal organs that are a bit inscrutable, the way they function, but muscles are so visible and palpable in what they do. You'd imagine that their physical presence would have spawned a unique lexical conception, but not so. Perhaps muscles are less obvious than we think, or were taken for granted in a way that people just thought of them as arm or leg, and if they looked muscular, then they said strong arm and strong leg. I intend to find out and share the results, but in the meantime, I'll keep feeding the mice and try to prevent them from hopping away.